What's up guys, it's your dad, Ewan McGregor. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to ride a motorcycle, or a motorbicycle, or a motorbike, or whatever you want to call it. Mine has poo on the seat, which is a bit depressing, but oh well. So, first thing you're going to need is a bike. Done. Next thing you're going to want to do is get used to the controls. So you've got your starter and your kill switch to stop the bike in an emergency. Flashing light to flash at people, high beam, low beam, indicators, and a horn. The right hand side is all about stopping and accelerating. So you've got your throttle, you've got your front brake, and you've got your back brake. Whereas down here you've got your clutch, you've got nothing, and you've got your gear selector or shifter. So, you've got the bike, you want to sit on it. Always get on it from the left because it's the kickstand side and the bike's leaning this way, so it's easier to get on. Pick the bike up, kickstand goes up, and just get used to sitting on the bike and feeling the weight of it. Every bike's different, some of them are really heavy, some of them are really light. Get used to yours. I'm not a teacher, these steps may take longer for other people. There's a train. So if it takes you 50 minutes to learn something that someone else can learn in 5, don't worry about it. We all learn at our own rate. You want to find a nice open area like this as well. That does help. You don't crash into anything. So, turn the bike on. You got your rev counter, your gear indicator, your miles an hour, your fuel, how many miles you've done, your neutral light. It means the bike is out of gear, which means I can roll it like that. So, you use the power button, turn the bike on. So, the first thing you want to learn and master really is the clutch. That's the bit that always tricks people and trips people up and makes it harder to do. So, you want to pull that clutch in, and remember, whenever that clutch is pulled in, there is no power to the wheels. So if you panic yourself by going too fast, just pull in that clutch, apply a bit of front brake, a bit of back brake, and come to a stop. Sort your gears out later when you've stopped. Just stop. It's not worth throwing your bike down the road at 20 miles an hour. We're in neutral, as you can see. Clutch in, kick down into first gear, because gears are like this. You've got neutral is in between first and second, and then you've got third, fourth, fifth. This is 1 down, 5 up. Your bike is likely to be 1 down, 5 up, or 1 down, 4 up, depending on whether you have 5 or 6 gears. So, it's down into first, and to get into second you go through neutral into second, so it's a big kick up, otherwise you'll just knock it back into neutral and lose all power to the wheels. So, clutch goes in, down into first, neutral light goes off, we're in first. Keep that clutch like that, and just slowly let it out until this, you see the bike is moving by itself, and let it back out. Just get used to doing that, just rocking it back and forth, getting that power, finding where that biting point is, because when you reach that biting point, that's when you want to apply throttle. Now this could take 20 minutes to get used to, this could take 5, this could take a year. Don't worry about it, we all learn at our own rate. You know, we've all crashed, we've all stalled it, which looks like this by the way. It's nothing to worry about, doesn't damage the bike in any way. Clutch goes back in, starting it up again. But when you're used to that biting point, you want to apply a bit of throttle. You want to apply about 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs. Just like that. And you're underway. First gear. It's very jolty, first gear, so you don't want to move your arm too much, because otherwise you'll do this. You see how jolty that was? You want to stop at a traffic light, clutch goes in, front and back brake, come to a stop, and feet down obviously so you don't stack it. Half a click back up into neutral, let go of the clutch, and then that's it, you're on your way. Then you're in first gear. You just have to kick up through second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth to change up gear, clutch in, down into first, get to that bite point, bit of throttle, and you'll hear the revs climb. Clutch goes in, big kick up into second, clutch goes out, apply a bit of throttle, and just like that you're underway in second now. And it's the same with all the gears. If you want to change down gear, it's the same but the opposite. Clutch goes in, down into first, bit of throttle while you let the clutch out to that biting point, and you've changed down gear. Now guys, one thing that is very important to remember: if you scare yourself, it doesn't matter how much throttle you apply, if you pull that clutch in, it'll save you. And I'll do an example of that now. So we're going, scare myself, oh, and then just apply your brake until you go to a stop. See that? My clutch saves me. Into neutral, side stand comes down, engine off, beautiful. So guys, that's basically how to ride a motorcycle. As I said, I'm not a teacher, but if you keep practicing, you can watch other YouTubers' videos, you can watch my YouTube video on how to ride a motorcycle, which you are doing right now, so I don't know why I've just said that. If you did find it helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, follow me on Instajizzle in the description, and peace.
Like and subscribe.